What's up, guys? Bryn here, and welcome to Shootin' the Shit. This week's guest is Jace Ozzy Gaz. You may know him as Ozzy Gazi, the Gaz Man, James Goss, and of course his actual name, Jace Buskowski. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, that's about right.
He's been on YouTube for a while, does collection videos, Instagram vids, live streams, and does great letterbox reviews. And, of course, is a huge Western buff, and today's theme is Western. How's it going, Jace?
I'm great, Bryn. Happy to be here, man. I'm very excited to be on your show as I've watched the last 2 episodes. Yeah, guys, into Westerns, trying to bring back that old genre to all you new people out there. So, excited to be here anyway.
When everybody likes Westerns, that'll be the day.
I'm ready, gringo.
You ready for our duel?
I'm ready, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to Western trivia. You ready, Pilgrim? Okay. All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Western trivia.
This is we're gonna do a couple true or falses, which is new to the show. Actually, I've only done multiple choice. I'm adding in some true or falses as well. Okay, Clint Eastwood is a non-smoker in real life. True or false?
Ooh, I'm gonna go false.
It is actually true.
Oh, okay.
This is pretty easy. Fistful of Dollars is a remake of Yojimbo. True or false?
True, man. Of course, it's obviously Akira Kurosawa directed Yojimbo, and I actually watched that fairly recently, and it was pretty good. Not as good as Fistful of Dollars because I'm a huge Western fan, samurai feel to it, and a lot of Westerns have been taken from some of those early Kurosawa films, like Magnificent Seven was a remake of The Seven Samurai.
Yep.
So, yeah, great style. Both really good movies, and I'll have to watch Yojimbo again on Criterion at some stage.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wait, what the fuck? I can't even read my own handwriting. Okay. Eastwood didn't dub his voice until 1967 when it was naturally released. $4. True or false?
Didn't dub, so because that would be false because he used his own voice, didn't he?
Honestly, like this one, I researched it and like
I think
that's what it said.
Basically, I think what happened was him and like the English-speaking characters used their own voices because a lot of those films, obviously, it was the Italian actors, so they used their own voices. And I think for Good, Bad, and the Ugly, I know he came back and did recordings. So yeah,
maybe it was Good, Bad, and the Ugly then.
I think you're talking about Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Okay.
Wallach came back later to do the sort of English versions for the extended scenes, to do the extended scenes dub.
How much was Clint Eastwood's asking price for Fistful of Dollars? 15,000. B 16,000. C 18,000. D 20,000.
Oh shit. I know I've read this in the documentary too. 20,000. I'm going to go A, 15.
Very true.
Yeah, I researched this on it's in the first documentary of Fistful of Dollars because he was doing Rawhide, and so he wasn't really getting a lot of roles. He was doing the TV show Rawhide. So he went over to Italy, Spain. Sergio Leone sort of called him up, sort of drew a picture of him and then said to him, like, yep, you're going to do it. And he just did it. We're going to take risks in life, man, in the movie game. That's what it's all about.
And the biggest stars always start so small. Like
I'm showing off as a bit of a nerd of Westerns in this video interview already. But
there's nothing.
I'll leave it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Pilgrim. Next question. This one's also pretty easy. In the film Django Unchained, Leonardo DiCaprio as Calvin Candy cuts his hand and rubs his actual blood on Kerry Washington's face, improvising the scene. That's what happened. Is that true or false?
That's true. I know that because everyone knows about it.
And you can tell he really uses it for his performance too. He's like,
and I can just imagine as soon as like Tarantino said cut, he was like running probably for a Band-Aid or whatever.
Oh yeah, sorry. What is John Wayne's real name?
Marion Robert Morrison.
Ooh.
Being a huge John Wayne fan, he was, apart from Clint Eastwood, the biggest sort of Western icon for me growing up.
Next question is, who plays the villain in The Cowboys with John Wayne?
Bruce Dern.
Ding.
Yeah, that again, The Cowboys it's funny, that one took me a while to get into.
Alright, who was originally supposed to sing the main song in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Was it Paul McCartney, John Denver, Bob Dylan, Cat Stevens?
That's a good question. I don't know this one.
It was Burt Bacharach who ended up doing.
Bacharach did the tune. He did the raindrop. I'm gonna go. So I don't know. Something's telling me. Was it Bob Dylan?
Wait, say that. Come again.
Was it Bob Dylan?
Wow, dude, you're on a roll. Yes, it was Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I knew it because he did a song for another Western, actually called Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. He actually did the music for that. So I kind of just took a wild guess, and there you go.
The Searchers was released in which year out of the following? 55, 56, 57, 58.
It's 56, man.
That is correct.
Yep, I knew it. Yeah, because I know that one and Rio Bravo are pretty close. These are good questions, though, man. Well,
all right. On set of The Searchers, which poisonous creature bit John Ford? Was it A, a rattlesnake, B, a scorpion, C, fire ants, D, a lizard?
Yeah, I would have no clue. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. So I don't think it would be a lizard. Fire ants. So I'm thinking it must be either a scorpion or a rattlesnake. And I know the rattlesnake. I'm going to go rattlesnake. Probably
man, you were so close. I thought you were going to say it too. It's scorpion.
Oh, scorpion. Okay, so I knew it was either that one or scorpion. So
yeah,
there you go.
You were close though. I mean, that was.
Well, the other two just didn't fit like the mold, so I knew it was either one, and I thought the rattlesnake is used a lot in Western, so I thought maybe, but that's okay.
I honestly could have just asked rattlesnake or scorpion. Like the fire ants and lizard, I really pulled out of my ass. Not
so
cool.
good, man.
Which movie did Lee Marvin win an Oscar for? And this is just a question; it's not multiple choice.
I think I know. That's Cat Ballou.
Yep.
That's the singing one. I haven't seen it, but I know you and Carson keep singing that theme song to me, so exactly.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now we are moving on to Would You Rather. Okay, this is getting intense. You gotta put your...
Yeah, you needed to have a whiskey glass for this, man. True Western.
I know, Coors Light's not very Western-y.
Yeah.
All right, well, this question is...
All right.
Only have 5 Clint Eastwood movies to be the only Westerns you could ever watch for the rest of your life, or 5 John Wayne movies that you can watch only for the rest of your life.
I knew you were going to hit me with that. The 2 great iconic Western actors for me.
5 of each.
5 of each. Tough. I think I know what Carson would answer with this one, but I'm going to have to go with my boy Clint Eastwood, man. Just as I've grown up, I probably enjoyed his movies more than John Wayne. Like, some of John Wayne's are very, too, nicey, if you know what I mean.
They're a little too clean of a production, not
clean and sort of all the characters are clean shaven, everything's just nice, while the Clint Eastwood films are more gritty, dirty, sort of more violent and more my sort of style as I've grown up. So I'm going to have to go Clint Eastwood, man.
That's a perfectly good answer. What's funny is after that I was going to pull out this John Wayne poster I have, but I don't know where the fuck it is. Live in a house that always stinks, or all of your movies get soaked in cat urine.
Oh, shit.
The house would always stink no matter what, but you could replace all the cases of the cat urine so DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah, just you sort of putting that little extra thing on top makes me almost want that, because then I at least can replace all the cases. If I see, I'm someone who loves wearing my aftershaves and all that, so I don't like smells and all that. So the cat piss on the Blu-rays, and then I can get replacement.
Yeah, because at least you can just
I'll do it.
All right. Ooh, this one you're not gonna like.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Have to watch Blazing Saddles 6 times in a row, or Dances with Wolves 3 times in a row.
Yeah, well, I knew somehow you're going to bring in Blazing Saddles. I reckon you and Carson have plotted this, but yeah. Well, as I said, I'm going to rewatch Dance probably sometime in the next couple of weeks, because I feel that it needs a rewatch, but I don't really like Blazing Saddles, dude. I just can't handle that, so I'm going to go with Dance with Wolves, dude.
Dance with Wolves? Okay.
I know it's 3 hours long, but I'll rather take 9 hours of that than the whatever.
I personally love Blazing Saddles, but...
I know you do, and I know Carson does as well, and Trini, I think. So I'm against the notion in that one. Yep.
Hey, haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love, It's just...
Yeah. You're getting better with that Clint Eastwood voice, too.
These Stack his sandbags.
Yep.
Make beer on your dead corpse. No, I'm just kidding.
Good times.
Sorry. Okay. Jump off a pirate ship into 100 crocodiles, or watch Blazing Saddles. I'm just kidding. Or jump off of a pirate ship into an enemy's pirate ship and get slowly torn apart by the mate.
Okay, so it's either the sharks or the mates, is it?
No, crocodiles. 100 crocodiles.
Crocodiles. Sorry. Not a great death either way, man. But death, I'll go the crocodiles, man, because I can see the mates would be, torturing me first and beating me up. So that would be a very slow death. Crocodiles will eat you straight away, and you probably won't feel that much.
You feel it for maybe like 20, 30 seconds, and
you
then
might feel the couple of because crocodiles are like one of the most dangerous animals in Australia. So yeah, a couple of bites down, and then you're gone. So.
I'm thinking of Peter Pan right now, and it's getting me in the mood. Would you rather have a drink with Ryan Gosling or Harrison Ford?
Dude, do you even need to ask? Gosling's my man. He's one of my favorite, if not my favorite actor of all time. Definitely.
Get sloshed with the gosh.
Exactly.
Get into a brawl with a bull, or try to avoid a stampede of cows, but there's nowhere to go.
You know what? I'm going to take on the bull just for.
We'll take on the bull.
Hey, if you're not wearing red, I'm good. I'm wearing blue at the moment, so I'm good.
Yeah. Wait, that's blue?
Yeah, it is.
That looks white.
Nah, it's blue denim, man. Yeah.
Shit, I'm fucking colorblind. All right, drink 2/5 of whiskey or drink 100 beers.
I'll go whiskey, man. I'll go whiskey.
Holy fuck. Bro, you'd be so fucked up.
Yeah, I'll be messed up, but hey, you got to try it once in life. So I'll take the whiskey. I think the beer, after a while, just get the taste in your mouth after having all those beers would be horrible. So I'll go whiskey.
Both would suck, honestly. Okay. Have your eyes sealed shut or your mouth sealed shut?
Well, mouth, man, because eyes, you won't be able to watch movies anymore. Easy for me, mouth.
Would you rather meet Elvis or meet Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, dude. Just because I watched that movie with Joaquin Phoenix very recently, Walk the Line, and that was a really great look on that character.
It's just tough to watch.
Man, I like that question. That was a good one.
All right, win a lifetime supply of beer or win a lifetime supply of snacks?
I go snacks just because, I do drink beer, but I don't drink it that much. I'm more of a social drinker, so I snack all the time with movies, obviously. So, and I watch movies.
Yeah. Clears it up for Would You Rathers.
Okay, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
I hope those were good enough.
Now I'm about to get worried because I know what's coming next.
Do kill, marry, or fuck, marry, kill, as I call it.
Fuck, marry, kill. Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, Jessica Alba, Jessica Simpson, Jessica Rabbit. And Jessica Rabbit's from Roger Rabbit.
I don't even know who that is.
You've never seen Roger Rabbit?
No, I haven't even seen that, man. No.
Okay, well, you know the hot, sexy, redhead who's animated?
Oh, yeah, I know that. Well, straight away, I'm going to kill it anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to kill that. So I will fuck Jessica Simpson and marry Jessica Alba. There you go.
Okay. That was pretty easy. Okay, now here we go. Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Clint Eastwood.
Oh, man.
So just take the gun.
Yeah, I'm going to take the gun and shoot. Sorry, Harrison. I'm killing you.
Sorry,
man. Sorry, Indy. I'm sorry, man. God. Depends, Clint. What time, Clint Eastwood? Are we talking Clint Eastwood now?
We're talking now.
I'm putting myself in a dark hole there. I'm going to answer this quick so we can move on.
We're talking about the mule. We're talking about now.
I'm going to marry Clint Eastwood and fuck Ryan Gosling. Oh, man. More female questions.
Okay. Helen Mirren, Betty White, Jane Fonda. These are all now, by the way.
So Jane Fonda, I'm going to marry.
Yeah, she's definitely the most attractive still.
Yeah, I like her, and I've always liked her films. I'm going to probably... what was the first one again, sorry? You said Betty
Helen Mirren, Betty White.
Yeah. I'm going to kill Betty White.
Well, she's not far off.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to fuck fuck Helen Mirren there. Yep.
She's not my cup of English tea. But set of Emmas here. We got Emma Stone, Emma Watson, Emma Roberts.
I'm gonna kill Emma Roberts. I'm gonna fuck Emma Watson, and I'm gonna marry Emma Stone. Yeah, that's the idea.
Next we got Chloe Grace Moretz, Elizabeth Olsen, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna kill Chloe Grace Moretz. I'm gonna fuck Rachel McAdams and marry Elizabeth. I really liked her in Wind River, and
my buddy Shane actually met her.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm jealous. Nah, she's
Connery, Roger Moore, Daniel Craig.
Well, Roger Moore's dead now, so.
Oh, Jesus.
So I might just have to kill him. He's already
dead.
Yeah, now I've left myself open. Shit.
Well, you don't want to. It's wrong choice of words right now.
Yeah, it is. I'm fucking nearly 90 years old, man. So, shit. Again, I'm gonna go through this very quickly. Okay, Daniel Craig. I'll hang out with him. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Just because you're married to him doesn't mean you have to fuck him. It's that. It's the opposite of the.
A wingman, although I've already got a wingman in John Steele. Oh, good. Back to the girls. That's what I like to hear.
This round is short-lived, but we got two more. Okay. Susan Sarandon, Sally Field, Jennifer Jason Leigh. And we'll make them young for this one. Young.
Okay. So Jennifer Jason Leigh, I'm probably going to kill. Yeah.
Last times, Jennifer
she's alright in there. I don't know. Just definitely pick her.
Yeah.
What was the first one again? You said Sally Field, and what was the other one?
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon. I'll fuck her and marry Sally Field.
The whole time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of why I picked her, because I used to love Mrs. Doubtfire, and there's a couple other films.
Okay, last one is pretty good though. Okay. Angelina Jolie, Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, I'm gonna kill Kim Kardashian.
What?
Yeah, I'm not really into that. I'll fuck Jennifer Lawrence. Fuck her, but I'll marry Angelina. I've always liked Angelina, so yeah.
Okay. You got it all thought out. All right. You know what? I think you deserve one more. I'll just make up.
Yeah, I've got to think of your blonde and blue eyes, man.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah Michelle Gellar. You know who she is, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. I used like all the other blondes with fucking.
You could have Blake Lively in there, man.
Okay, Blake Lively. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Give me another one.
I think of Naomi Watts. I guess you can throw her.
Naomi Watts. Blake Lively.
Who did you say?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, that's right. I'm gonna kill her. Hey, this makes it more tough. I'd still kill her. I'll probably I'll fuck Naomi Watts and marry Blake Lively.
Okay.
Easy. So goodbye, Ryan Reynolds. Here I come.
Okay, now we are going to move on to the interview questions.
Uh-oh.
And there's a lot of them, so let's try not to stay too long in each subject.
I will, man. Yeah.
Just tell what you want to the point, and here we go. So let's move on to interview questions. What part of Australia do you live in?
Well, as everyone knows, I live in the west side of Australia, so it's called Perth, a city called Perth, and yeah.
That leads up to my next question. Do you ever see a lot of wildlife around?
I knew this question. Well, I live in the suburbs, dude, so not so much. I mean, you see like the insects and the odd little spiders and lizards and things like that, but nothing like kangaroos or wallabies or koalas. They're all more in the outback or the sort of bush areas. I mean,
yeah.
I live sort of close to parks, but again, even in local parks, you don't see a lot of wildlife. It's more in the outback and the bush areas.
You've never seen like a kangaroo crossing the street like we do a deer? Like you never.
Not in a local, like drive out a bit, you probably will, definitely, but not in like around my area.
But like if you went to your woodsy area, like where you would.
Yeah, you would definitely.
Okay. Next question. You said you saw lizards and like spiders and stuff. Do you ever see like huge spiders?
Not really, because it's more the big spiders are more sort of located in the outback again, the bush areas, and also probably not always in WA. There's a lot of, I think there's a spider called the bird-eating spider, which is more located in New South Wales. So again, you're gonna have to go to the middle of Australia to see a lot of big insects. Like you might see a little huntsman every now and again, which may be big to you guys in America, but it's not that big at all. They're only very small. Yeah, so I don't really see a lot of.
How big are they? Like on the.
Just like. Not huge.
Like show me with your hand. Like
it's kind of like that.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't feel big to me, man. It doesn't bother me. When there's spiders around, it's a good thing, man, because they kill all the other insects that are annoying, like cockroaches and all that.
I was more talking about like something this size, like you never see.
Nothing like that here, dude. No, I've never
Well,
seen anything.
That's like one of my biggest fears is like having to go to another country and then everything's going great and then I just look over and it's fucking, this huge ass spider.
Yeah, no, it's not like if you're living in suburbs, you'll come across like the little insects stuff.
This also goes with your location before we move on to the other questions. Would you ever move out of country?
Out of Australia or out of the country?
Yeah,
out of the state. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I guess either way. Like, would you?
Okay, well, let's take it out of the country because that will make it more interesting. Yes, it's like almost like a yes or no question because I mean, when you go on holidays to anywhere, it's a lot different than actually living in a place. So of course, I'd love to go to the US and like go meet a lot of you guys and travel a lot of the scenes. And I've been to like the UK already. Whether I want to live there, it's hard to say until I've actually been there.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah. What like special Australian dishes do you like to eat? Like what cuisine?
That's a good question. Well, I love the barbecue food. Very known for barbecues. So like meat, steak is big over here. Like sausages, lamb. I love all the meats, so I'm very big into meat.
Yeah, no, like barbecue food's good.
Exactly, man.
Next question. Where do you work?
Well, I work at I don't know if you guys have already, I probably said it a lot on streams, but I'm like a youth worker. So I work at a place called Youth Link, working with youth who have mental health issues. Kind of like John Steele a little bit, but he works with adults. So basically just helping youth who are within 18 to 30 with like getting into jobs, getting into study, getting them into like community recreation programs. So basically, it's just these youth have got like mental health issues, so something like bipolar, maybe addictions, something like that. So it's more of like an informal teacher in a way, and also kind of like an informal counselor as well. But then for me, because I've also got a business degree, I do like half of the admin stuff as well. So I'm not always just talking and spending time with just the young people. I'm sort of half and half, which is good. So I'm actually hoping to get into a different organization next year. So I might only have a couple of more weeks current position that I'm at, and I'm hoping to move to another organization to do something else because I like to like spread it because I've been here for like 2 years, so I kind of like to do something different, you know what I mean? So it's great, man. It's fun. It's good. It's challenging as well. Like you definitely have to have the right personality for it. I just like talking and helping people out, man. So that's why I do it.
That's awesome. That's fucking great, honestly. Like,
yeah, as I said, dude, it's some days, when you come home, you're like tired because you've spent a lot of half the time like dealing with people who have mental health issues, but it's worth it in the end. So over the next few years, I just hope to continue doing that, whatever form that may be, and we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And the different organization is the same field, right? Like
it's the same field, dude. It's just like a different, because youth work has a lot of different type of different forms of service delivery of youth work. It can be like dealing with homeless. It can be dealing with street youth. Totally different, dude. So we'll just see what comes up after Christmas and New Year, because we're nearly at the new year already. So we'll see what happens.
Coming so fast. I can't believe we're already almost a year away from 2020. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly, man. It's getting old, man. Getting old.
Intense. Okay. That's awesome, though, man. Next off, what are your hobbies besides watching movies? Like, what are some of the things you like to do?
Well, as a lot of the boys know, I'm huge into sports. I know you're not as much, but
I appreciate it, though. Like,
I love watching sports, like our Australian football, tennis, basketball, your football, ice hockey, baseball. So basically, I'm pretty much an all-rounder, and I love to play tennis. I love to play any sort of social sport as well, so that's definitely a big hobby of mine. Another major hobby, apart from movies, is music. I love listening to my music. I always listen to my iTunes library every day, so when I'm driving around or even just to sort of unwind at night, I'm always listening to music. A lot of different artists like techno, trance, a bit of freestyle, as John knows, pop punk, rock, all of it really. So there's only a few genres I'm not really into. I love playing poker. I love that, as Carson would know. I love doing trivia. I'm always into trivia. So like anytime people have trivia nights or like board games, I'm really into that as well. Going on barbecues or picnics, I'm pretty big into. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, man. Like, socialize with family and friends every now and again is cool too, but I'm sort of more like, I'm probably slightly more introverted these days. I just like to do my own thing and have my own interests. So yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I like to do, man.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I got one younger brother who's 4 years younger, and he's very different to me. He's more into like history and politics and TV shows. Like, he's not as big into movies like me or sports, but he'll watch those things, but he's more like, politics, history. Like, give him a history question, he'll answer it. So yeah, he's
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of history, or like just
yeah, man. Like, if you got like my room, as you've seen before, like, and the movie room, it's all full of movies. You go in his room, it's all like books, man, of history, like German history and World War I, II, like different leaders, you know, and everything like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's really into all
that's
that.
Really, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
But does he like movies? Like, does he watch movies?
Oh yeah, he'll watch movies, dude. Like, he's got Netflix, and he'll watch a lot of the Netflix movies, or sometimes watch it Blu-ray with me. But he's definitely into TV shows.
What TV shows? Like
Game of Thrones, Vikings, like all the history ones. So anything Black Sails, Tudors, all those type of ones. He's really into. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. What's his name?
Paul.
Okay, what is your middle name?
Robert. That's my middle name.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
Just like John Wayne.
Yeah, that's right. I got it from because that's my dad's name. So yeah, got it from my dad.
Oh, okay. Top 5 westerns of all time. Just name them back to back.
Yeah. I mean, so many, but basically, I'm gonna put for a few dollars more, which is the second one of the Dollar Trilogy, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, Rio Bravo, Magnificent Seven, and
that's a hard question.
Righto, no. I'll put I don't think this is in my top 5 right now because I can't think of the last one, but it's so hard because it's all of them there. But The Searchers as well, I'll put that one in there.
Okay. Yep. So good. Top 5 favorite action movies.
Action movies. That's hard. Well, Die Hard, definitely one. Action movies. Aliens 2. Aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens. What the hell?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Aliens. Probably. Would you consider it the first Terminator action or not so much?
Yeah. No, I consider that heavy action. Yeah, I mean, it's sci-fi, a little bit of horror, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess the second one's more action, so maybe I'll put the second one.
Okay. First one's almost more of like a slasher horror film.
Yeah, definitely the second one. So that one, I love. Predator. You got to put that in. That's you're sort of like dealing with 3 or 4 different genres in that movie, but you could definitely have that as an action.
Oh, it's very action embossed, you know, like they
exactly. Love that one. It's a hard genre, and then also I love Commando as well. I love that. That's one of my favorite Arnie films. So I'm just there's so many because a lot of my movies in my top, I think 25 to 30, a lot of probably crime more than action. So I think all those are in my top 100 though. So that's my answer for that one.
One of my favorite scenes is in Commando is when the guy from the Warriors, you know, the guy, he's like, I thought you were gonna kill me last, and he's like, I lied. He just drops the dummy.
Yeah, it's a great movie. A lot of great quotes in that one. So that's the one that I can watch all the time. But as I said, action is so many different action movies out there. So it's like a genre kind of like horror that's hard to do like top 5, top 10, you know?
Biggest celebrity crush?
That's probably either, there's a few. Like, I think we've already sort of talked about that earlier, but there's 3 kind of girls that I always like, and Emma Stone's one. I love Blake Lively. Well, actually, there's 4 now. Now I'm really tossing it. Blake Lively, Elizabeth Olsen, and I love Dakota Johnson as well, man. So those 4 girls are all crushes. Yeah.
Would you ever have children?
Yeah, I mean, open to it, dude. Like, I guess it comes down to the question of got to meet the right girl first, you know, and then you can sort of.
I personally just don't want to raise a kid until I am like 100% satisfied with the knowledge I have at that time.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
like,
got to be happy within
give my
yourself.
kid a really good life, you know.
That's right. You got to be happy within yourself before you sort of like share your happiness with others.
Yeah, because most people don't think about what if their kid's going to be happy or not before they have it. They just have it. And
I will say, dude, like two things you need. I mean, money's money; it comes and goes. But if you don't have happiness and health, it does nothing else really matters.
Nothing.
So I guess wrap it up in some ways to how I got into Western a little bit, because I don't think I've mentioned that before.
Well, yeah. What got you into Western?
Basically, it was probably my dad, man. Like just watching like a lot of the earlier John Wayne films and Magnificent Seven, Shane, and then the Clint Eastwood films. So it was probably him. Like he had a big VHS collection, kind of like now I have like a Blu-ray and DVD collection, and he had like all the Westerns on VHS. And then on Sundays over here in Australia, they always used to show Westerns on TV. So I used to like watch a lot of those. And as I said, the passion's really just growing from then, man. And then as I said, getting to more into like the subgenres of Westerns, like spaghetti Western, it's just growing the sort of love even more. So yeah, I know it's a dying genre as far as a lot of the other genres. It's not as big as it used to be in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. But, you know, I'm glad a few directors, like as we said, Tarantino and a couple others have sort of...
Coen Brothers.
Yeah, the Coen Brothers have kind of brought the genre back to life. Because I still think there's a place for it in modern day. I really still think there is a place for it in modern movie making. So, yeah, that's basically how I got into it, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So did you guys like? Would you guys like watch them on Tradition and stuff? Like have like a certain...
Yeah. Be watching like a lot of the like John Wayne ones and stuff like that. Carson just sent me a message. I used to watch a lot of the. I think as I said, Shane, the Rio Bravo, El Dorado. What was the other one? Cowboys. Even a bit later on, like pretty much John Wayne and Clint Eastwood were the ones that I used to watch a lot. And then, as I said, over time, I've got into like Gary Cooper, James Stewart, Robert Mitchum, you know, all the other Western actors.
Yeah.
Yul Brynner have done a few as well. So, yeah. Like,
in a lot of influence in a lot of films being made, even if they're...
Exactly. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, a lot of people take old Westerns. You see it all the time. So, you know, it's still, as I said, slowly, I think, at a good spot at the moment. So, there's we go. My battery's almost dying, so I might have to wrap this up soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So that concludes all the questions, games. That brings us to an end. So that has been an episode of Shooting the Shit. Jace, of course, it's been awesome having you on here.
Yeah, I've had a really great time. I think we've been on here for quite a while. I know you probably edited it down, but great time sort of speaking about Westerns and a lot of other movies in general and just shooting the shit, as you say. So, yeah, really honored to sort of be your third guest on here, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else that come on here. And guys who are watching a little bit of a promo here, check me out if you're interested on Letterboxd.
Check out Jace's Letterboxd, Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter?
No. Well, I have a Twitter, but I never use it. I just have it.
Okay. Follow him on Letterboxd, Instagram,
Facebook.
Probably not Facebook. Facebook if you want. Just look him up. And on YouTube, Jace Ozzy Gaz.
Pretty well in the trivia, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being on, Jace. Do you want to say maybe one random thing to the audience before you're done?
Adios, amigos.
And we shot the shit. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jace and Brinny out.